Hey, hi. Welcome to the ocean's deep woo, where we do the deepest of woo. And that means metaphysical, paranormal, spiritual, truther, what have you. Weird, just general woo. Woo. Yeah, woo. Hey, woo woo. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. Yeah. You want to make some of it? No, that's not a big confrontational. Okay. Most of us are experiencers here. So if you're an experiencer, hey, cool. Have you experienced something weird and cool? Well, you're in the right place because we do respect the woo here. And one thing about woo is whether they want to admit it or not. So we get to the experiencers on the show and in this chat because um, we all at some point experience woo. It's just the way the world is. And if you don't, you're very neutral. Because most people, when they really are honest about it, they've had some kind of weird experience. So let's get that out of the way. The next thing to get out of the way is welcome here, relax, story, Diana, and share show. The other thing is, it's been sketchy for a few days. I'm not sure, I'm really not sure about what this is going to be like. And I'm never sure who's going to get the message, who's going to get the notifications, and who isn't. So, it's a grab bag. It's always a grab bag here. Um, Sketchy internet and sketchy and sketchy notifications. So, I don't know. Please support it so you can look at it later. And I also have a new feature. Uh, we do readings twice monthly, at least twice a month, and sometimes on a holiday. We do it for the new moon, around the new moon, and around the full moon. Around the new moon, which is usually a good time to set your intentions for the month, something you work on for the month. And then usually now this is just the way that works with me. I set intentions for the month with the new moon and usually start to see the results at the full moon. And that system's been going on here for quite some time. You may do it a little bit differently, but in any case, it's a good time. New moon is a good time to set your intentions. Usually I wait till the first crescent to do that, just to make sure we're on the upswing, because what you're doing here is you're taking advantage of the upswing of the energy. Okay, so that's another part of it. Another part of this is we have 3 decks now that we read from. We have the Sacred Path deck by Jamie Sams, which is Native American based. And that I have said many times, if you are looking to have a lot easier card readings, what you need to do is find a deck that actually really speaks to you. Well, in my case, the deck that spoke to me was Native American based, which shouldn't be surprising since that's my mom's side of the family. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised by that. But also, it's a lot more about nature, and some of us just we understand nature better. Nature makes more sense to us than another system. Tarot it was just, although I did learn the sweets and different things, some things about it, it's still not my first language. And, but this came very easily. The other deck is the animal medicine cards, which I love animals, and they're Native American based, and also by Jamie Sams, the same author, Wolf Clan Teaching Lodge. So those two. And then we recently got a new one called Animal Spirit Deck. We also have a new feature tonight, and that's going to be, we're going to call it fortune cookies, because what I have done is I love fortune cookies. I really do. Uh, I have got to watch it because I eat those suckers if I'm not careful. I ordered I ordered a bag of fortune cookies, bulk. I have to be so careful. But I always save the fortunes to my fortune cookies. And I would put them in some kind of container or pile or something. And every now and then, when I wasn't having a fortune, I'd pull one out and read it, because I have kind of a funny story about that, actually. At one point, I was a lot more skeptical. And one of my sayings that I said all the time was, well, you can depend on that about as well as you can depend on a fortune cookie. Well, but you got to watch, because you say these things and then life just decides, just for giggles, and grins, that you're going to learn an ironic lesson. Okay, so at some point, I don't remember the exact time of day, but we're out again at a Chinese place, and I'm talking about something. I crack open my fortune cookie. I'm asking a question. I crack open my fortune cookie. And it was like, wait a minute. Holy, holy, holy. Wait, crack open yours. Both of us got a fortune that was like dead on. What we were talking about had some aspect of what we were talking about, which was weird because that had never happened. Usually it was just kind of, oh, yeah, that's a nice saying or whatever. That's interesting advice that mom would give you or something. And, we never took it seriously. But after that, we started noticing that our fortune cookies were eerily accurate. Somehow we had engaged the fortune cookie fairy, and we were going to then start getting messages from fortune cookies. I'm like, well, it's happening, so who am I to judge that, right? I mean, honestly, if the fortune cookies are going to tell me something, I might as well listen to them too. What the heck? And do the same thing I do to everything, just kind of mull it over and see how it fits in the scheme of things, or see if it fits in the scheme of things, right? Because all of this is supposedly random, except I don't feel it really is random. Because I'm not sure there is such a thing exactly as randomness, not the way we think of it anyway. But that leads me into a discussion of my big toe. Oh, not my toe, but my theory of everything. My big theory of everything, which is since everything's connected, you see things at the microcosmic level that you see at the macrocosmic level. You'll see similar patterns. So doesn't matter how far up or down you go, the patterns are still going to be there. If this is a hollow fractal matrix, that would only stand to reason. The bigger picture would have the same imprint as the smaller one, which means that you could use any kind of thing, and people have, for divination throughout the years. People have used all kinds of things, everything from smoke to entrails to, you know, well, so glad we don't have to use entrails. That sounds like a annoying, smelly, inconvenient practice. I would hate to be having to show you entrails here. And just, so glad that we went to cards and stuff, and I also have my pendulum. Um, so basically, we've devised methods of divination, whether that's astrology or numerology or whatever. It's a pattern. A pattern is a frequency. A frequency is energy, it shapes energy. It shapes matter. Energy shapes matter. It all goes together. Um, it all fits together in the big picture, but of course, we're seeing only within a certain band. We can really only perceive within a certain band. Um, but somewhere along the line, somebody figured out that it was all connected, and you could use a smaller model to see the larger picture, and so on and so forth, and the larger picture to look at the smaller picture. Because sometimes you're just not seeing it. You're either too close or you're too far, or it's a little, either way, if you're out of range, you can look at in another, you can use another filter, you can use another point of view, you know, in order to really see the picture. So this is not really supernatural. It's absolutely natural. It would only stand to reason that, things would fit together like that. To me, to me, it seems very uh, like I would expect. So, take that for what it's worth. Other people have other theories as to why it works, but basically, we had a saying always in access consciousness. There's a saying: remember, all this works because you do. You are a part of the universe. And I say this all the time. You're divine. You are a part of the universe. So you are the universe. We can look at you and we can look at me. We can see a macrocosm, the microcosm of the macrocosm. We can see a small picture of what the universe is actually like. With that being said, man, I guess that was a relatively long explanation of why I am doing cards and why I have added this new feature called Fortune Cookie. So sorry it was that long. I don't know. I go off on these things. Sometimes I explain things, but this is a Mercury retrograde, so give me a break. Give me a little break here. Oh, hi Pam. How you doing? So anyway, I'm going to start this and hope that everything works out because I don't see people coming in yet, except for Pam. So I'm not sure that anybody got the message that I'm coming in, but we'll see. Well, might be a very short, might be an extremely short show, in which case I'm off the hook. I get to do a short show and then get to go do something else. Okay. I'm gonna light the candle. How you doing, Pammy? I'm gonna turn the camera around to get ready. Hmm. Come on. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Now, fortune cookie crunch. Hmm. Okay. Gonna light the candle. Come on. Oh, Pammy. I know it's painful, love. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear you're feeling a little better or good enough at least to get that far as to unpack the suitcase. Oh, you go get one. Well, you get another one here. Well, you get another fortune cookie fortune anyway. I don't know what's going on lately. It's been weird days. What can I say? But we are in Mercury retrograde, so who knows what's going on. Anything could be happening, and it probably will. Anything could happen, and doggone it, it probably will. Okay, so Pam, you're the first in. You have a fortune cookie every Sunday, huh? Circle K? Circle K popped in. The cookie sacrament. Aw. Oh, you know what? Your comments are coming in all just weird, not yeah. Some of it, my daughter helped me just popped in just now. Um, okay, so it's Circle K who has a fortune cookie. It's probably all Circle K's fault that we have a fortune cookie feature this time. Aw, that's got to be hard. I do have to warn you, we are missing one card. I'm not playing with quite a full deck with Sacred Path cards. One of the cards landed on the floor and is now permanently glued to the floor, and we can't get it off. So we now have one large Sacred Path card permanently glued to my floor. So I'm going to need another deck. But your future looks bright. You got to wear shades, Circle K? Is that what yours says? Okay, so Pammy was in first. So we're going to do Pam's first. And I'm just going to shuffle until I feel like we're at Pam's. I think we're there. Medicine bowl. Medicine bowl is healing. Well, this is definitely appropriate. And we know that you've had a loss, and we know that you're going to need some healing time. And this card is all about healing up. And it can be either healing emotionally or physically. And I think this is probably based on your experience. We're probably talking emotionally. So, medicine bowl is healing, and it also, because it has a watery aspect, it is emotional. It can be emotional. I'm thinking emotional in your case. Hey, David Castle, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. So, healing. That's good to hear. So you're going to have opportunities to heal. Let's see what the animals say. Was hacked for a few weeks, David Castle. You know what? It has been weird here. It has been like, I never know what I'm going to be dealing with here. I never know whether I'm going to have internet or not. I never know whether my phone's going to work or not. I never know if, I mean, just today we lost internet for a while on my phone. I had no idea whether I was going to be coming in or not, for sure. But, just persevere, I figure. Okay, so Pam, your animal card is the hawk. And the hawk says, well, exactly what your husband told me. Look at your mail, look at your messages, look at your messages from spirit and also your everyday messages, whether that be snail mail or email or telephone messages. You need to keep careful track of your messages because the hawk is the messenger. You know what, David Castle? I have another friend who is going through being hacked, and the person got into every single account she had because he got her a copy of her fingerprint. So the fingerprint scan didn't do any good. Anyway, somebody wants to get you, they'll find a way. I mean, seems like. Greetings and favor to you. Yeah. So, Pam, just like Brainerd said, watch your mail. Important things coming for you. You know what this is about. Okay, let's see what your spirit animal card says. And then you get a fortune cookie. Well, it's weird out there, folks, and I expect it to get kind of weirder. Yeah, I expect it's gonna be strange. And we just have to realize that. I used to get hacked a lot. I've been hacked a few times. Yeah, and now my friend's going through it, and this person is really out to rip her life to shreds. She's really completely taken over her whole life, and she's having to fight it in every kind of way. So it's very, very, very rough for her. Okay, so Pammy, your spirit animal card, Pam I am. Green eggs and ham, Pam. Your spirit card is dog, the friend, the dog. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Wow. Yeah. Hmm. So I've uh, I've come up with a new group on MeWe.com that is about frequencies, healing frequencies. And it's frequencies that you can just play while you're sleeping or in the background, and they just change things. And it's one of the ways that I change things for myself. And I have invited everybody that I know on MeWe.com. And I'm inviting you to come to MeWe.com and join this group so that you can um, partake of these frequencies too, because I'm going to keep putting them up there. But you can actually find frequencies online to listen to on YouTube that help you with these things and alter the frequency and therefore alter your life. And I would say take a look at that too. So is your hubby watching over you like a wolf? No, this is dog watching over you like a dog, like a, and dog is of course loyalty. You know, the loyal friend. And I think this is the loyal friend, protector, and friend. I think this is really meant to say he's watching over you because we know that that is He said that's what he's going to do. He's going to be watching over you. So, and he's not that far away. He's right by your side. Well, good for you, David Castle. You know what? Um, the person who hacked my friend was doing the same thing to her. Yeah, your hubby is definitely watching over you, and he always will. Pamela, as much as it hurts, he's right there. He's right with you. And it's funny because now you never need to be apart again. You can always be together, in a manner of speaking. Yeah, thank you, because guys like that, we don't need them. Gemini. Oh, I know that one. Gemini got a case of the sleepies. Ugh. Yeah, that hits me. You know it does. When the sleepies hit me sometimes. Just not much you can do but kind of surrender. You just surrender. It's I have been told not to try and muscle my way through it or try to oh, pardon me, I need to breathe. Not try and muscle your way through it, but to actually take the rest, lest they make you rest. Lest your guides let you contract something that causes you to have to rest. Which sometimes they do that. Warned all the women. Thank you, David, from all of us. Okay. They now have duct tape over the cameras. Ah, yeah. For a while, I had my camera. Uh, I would always turn it around so that they couldn't see into the room. If they hacked it, they couldn't actually see the room. I would turn mine the opposite way because I'd heard about that. Okay, so the next one in was Circle K. So Circle K, it's your turn. This one's for Circle K. Hey, Oka! Which basically is a poster child for Mercury retrograde here. It's humor and opposites. It can mean things are the opposite of what you'd think, and it can also mean use humor in a situation. Be prepared to laugh. Laughter is a good thing. The Heyoka was the contrary shaman, of course. He would show you what not to do. Very powerful shaman. So humor is powerful. Remember that. And things are not always the way they seem. And this is Mercury retrograde, and boy, is it Heyoka. I mean, that's Heyoka. So Mercury retrograde is completely egoic, but not in a harmful way. Really, I have found since I learned how to use the Mercury retrogrades correctly, have the correct mindset about them, I just know that there are certain things that are not going to work out the same. They're not going to work out as planned. Travel plans and all that, that's just money, all that. It's just not going to be working out. Communication, not going to work out as planned. Probably not. However, here's the funny thing. If you quit being attached to the outcomes of that stuff so much, all of a sudden things are okay. And this Mercury retrograde has been different from most in that this Mercury retrograde, things go wrong. It seems like things will get screwed up for people, but then they'll turn around and right themselves. They'll turn around and be okay. Not as bad as you thought. It's been a really weird Mercury retrograde. Okay, but I'm liking it because, yeah, something will happen, but then you turn around and find out it actually did something for you. It's been that way. Yeah, no big surprise, right? So here comes your animal card. Is Mercury retrograde? I'm getting to the point where I kind of look at Mercury retrograde as a vacation from reality because nothing during a Mercury retrograde is going to be quite the way it is when it's not a Mercury retrograde. So it's like two different realities. Okay. Dear, love and gentleness. Love and gentleness. Humor and gentleness and love. Okay. Says whatever situations you may be facing, this is the way to approach it. Dear, let nothing stop her. In the story, Deer was climbing Sacred Mountain to see Great Spirit and was blocked by a demon, but instead of giving him fear, she gave him understanding, basically, love. The opposite energy, but what he wanted. So this is a way that you can deal with very difficult situations is by not, just like I said, people want you to be worried about, Mercury retrograde. Don't give the fear the energy. You can hear about things. It's okay to hear what's going on in the news. Most of it's lies anyway, but it's okay to hear it as long as you don't let it affect you. As long as you don't give it the energy. And when we give it the energy, we literally mean give it the energy here. I would say, remember that your emotions are energy. So if you are unemotional about it and you don't take it in and give it all kinds of meanings and don't get all emotional about it and give the emotion of fear to it, then you're really not going to be harmed by this. You're not giving it what it needs to feed. So don't worry about it. Okay. And in this case, though, it's saying, um, whatever the thing is you're facing, treat it with love and gentleness, but don't let it stop you because if you don't feed it, it will shrink. In the story, the demon shrinks because it's not getting fed. So that's the story of deer. And it's a good reminder for all of us that this is the way we need to treat stuff like that. Is try to be understanding, stay calm about it, not give it the fear and the pain and all of that it wants, and it'll shrink. It can't survive that. Okay. Yes. So let's see what your spirit animal says. Polar bear, mystic. Know that the challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. There you go. Yes. And that is a bear shaman. And a lot of the shamans were bear shamans. Some were coyote shamans. There were various kinds of shamans. The Heyoka were coyote trickster shamans. They got the polar bear represented too, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. So the bear is also a dreamtime guardian of the West and meditation. The bear cave, which is the pineal gland, the crystal cave, because it is lined with crystals. Okay, that is the actual crystal cave spoken of. Hmm. All right. Kind of makes you wonder what all these geodes were. Were some of these geodes actually giants' pineal glands? Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Pammy, I forgot your fortune cookie. Fortune cookies. See those fortunes in the bottom there? I'm going to pull one out for you. I'm going to pull one out for Circle K too. But first, Pammy. Pam, 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 Pam. And it says, friends long absent are coming to visit you. Well, that's an interesting fortune, Pam. Okay, and Circle K's fortune cookie fortune is hope springs eternally in the human heart. Cool. There you go. Our first fortune cookie. Um, that's how the fortune cookie readings go. That's our new feature. And let me see, who was the next one in? Wasn't it it was David Castle, right? As I recall. What's the next one in? Pam, Circle K, David Castle, yeah. And then Gemini. Okay. Okay. This is for you, David Castle. La 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 la. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. We're gonna need another deck of cards. Okay. Medicine bowl for you too, healing. You also get that card. Whether this be healing from a condition or healing from an emotional, something emotional, healing is on the way. Or maybe you are healing somebody else. But usually this is you are healing, you are getting a healing. Yeah, all the women now love David because he's a hero. Managed to tell the authorities that this is happening. And we do need to shut down these guys. What's your freebie? Your freebie card is Eagle. High ideals. This can also indicate some money coming in. The big picture can also indicate looking at the big picture, looking at things from a higher perspective, looking at things from a higher perspective. That's looking at things from a higher perspective is, yeah, really an important one here. Looking at the big picture. This is the Dreamtime Guardian of the East, which is air and spring. But the eagle is also a symbol of the United States. Higher perspective is what comes up in my mind. So if you take the higher perspective, which you did in this case of being hacked, you took the high ground and actually probably helped a lot of people. Helped others with your experience. So here's your spirit animal card coming. Well, David, I'm sure that there are many beings who have noticed that you did that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so. And your card is Giraffe, the Visionary. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. It's interesting because giraffe has the biggest heart of all the land animals, even bigger than the elephant. So one of the meanings is the big heart. That's right. That's exactly what happened. And oh, by the way, that was a bonus card. So you do get one more animal card. Turtle. Things happening slow and steady. Things happening in conjunction with help from Mother Earth. That's also not a bad card. Also can mean carrying your home with you, carrying your protection with you, being protected, being able to withdraw into your shell when you need to. All of these things. But slow and steady wins. Okay, both of those cards. And now, David, your reading is complete. So, someone must put that back in the room thing. I'm glad they're different sizes. Now, let's see. Your fortune cookie is your fortune cookie is good timber does not grow with ease. Well, with ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees. That's very poetic. Good timber does not grow with the ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees. So, it's a way of saying with adversity comes strength. Yes. Ah, what have you got there? Yeah, fortune cookies. Yeah. Okay, so that sounded spot on, didn't it? Wow, everything's spot on tonight. Whoever's missing this one tonight is really missing it. I'm sorry. Sorry about your luck. Because we're like dead on tonight. Okay. Next is Gemini. Gemini, step right up. Yeah, if you missed it tonight, I'm sorry about your luck. Because we're right on the money tonight. I can tell. Well, thank you, Pam. Yeah, I find that the music really helps. And you can just play it even very low in the background, a lot of them. Some of them are binaural and you need to have like two speakers in order for them to work. But a lot of them are subliminal or just frequency. And you don't need Rife frequency. It doesn't need to be binaural. So you have a selection. You'll have a selection of things to choose from. And they do vibrate and they do make a different wave. And if you are around them enough, you will start to pick up that resonance. So I'll put the ones that I run into that I feel are pretty good and pretty useful. And I'll put them in that group especially. So you are all invited. Okay. And So this is for Gemini. Nope, one more. Okay. Oh, ooh. Okay. Sundance is something painful. A sacrifice that must be made. And this dance was done for abundance. And in this, the man is giving his pain and his blood to ensure abundance. This was what their ritual was about. So this is a sacrifice, something being sacrificed. This can even mean that you're self-sacrificing. So, oh, that's pretty cool, Circle K. Yeah, I like Peter Gabriel. He's a genius. Does Peter Gabriel still live? Oh, Gemini, you love my nail polish. You know what that is? That's this stuff called dry nail polish. I will tell you about that. And the whole idea is every nail needs to be different with this particular aesthetic. Um, a woman just this was introduced to me at the balloon affair. This one was talking about dry nail polish, which I'd never heard of. And dry nail polish, it's like, what the heck is that? You don't have bottles, it comes on a sheet. It comes printed. It's basically printed nail polish. And you peel it off and put it on your nail. You don't want to put it on anything else, just your nail. I mean, I guess the sticky would probably diminish. You know how a lot of things are. But then it adheres to your nail just like freaking nail polish, only better. And I mean, it adheres like several coats of nail polish. And it's not paper somehow. I don't understand what it is. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know how they make this. It's some kind of nanopolymer. But anyway, this has been on a week. This was put on a week ago at the balloon affair, or not balloon affair. Yeah, yeah. So this one's been on a week and it's not chipped or anything. And then I ordered some from Amazon and put these on myself. And you can layer them like, like I put that little triangle there and that triangle there and these little shapes in here. So you can actually play with it. It's really a lot of fun. Mm. Well, Circle K, the reason I was asking is if he's dead, I can get in touch with him pretty easy. If he's passed on, he'll be really easy to get in touch with for me, probably. Just play his music and he'll probably show right up. That's how it happens half the time. So, Gemini, thank you. And yeah, I made that little moon to go there. It's, uh, it is fun, and it's dry instantly. I love it. You don't have to worry about getting smudged or anything. And I'm thinking there's a lot of things you could do with that. I mean, imagine the applications you could put that to. Okay, so let's find out what your animal card is. Okay. Grouse. The walk of life. Baby, do the walk of life. The spiral dance, the ways of moving, your way of moving, your way of locomotion. This can also indicate that this is also a mating dance. Could be that somebody has taken an interest in you. Or it can also be that you need to move in a new way. You need to find a new way of moving. Maybe you need to find your favorite music and do a little dance. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, whatever. Um, so you don't understand the sacrifice card. Um, Something comes along that hurts, that you feel is a sacrifice, and it hurts. But the whole reason this dance is done is for prosperity, so it's done for a good reason. But this is something comes along that hurts. Well, actually, you did have some situations that come along that hurt you. I am told that, okay, what I am hearing is your reaction to these things has been pretty extreme. And in this case, though, it's talking about pain and gain. It's almost like there's not going to be gain without some pain. So if something painful is happening, realize that there is going to be something to gain from it. Look at what you can gain. And the other side of this is if you are sacrificing yourself needlessly, quit doing that. Uh, but this is talking about dancing and moving. And I'm getting that yeah, you need to actually express yourself through movement more. Um, there's a condition. I'm seeing there is a possible medical condition you can avert or help in some way by moving around differently. There is something about stretching or movement or dancing that helps this. Okay. So maybe, whether this is emotional, this can be emotional or physical. Although this looks like it might be, maybe there's both attached. Maybe there's both going on. I know that you have had some sad things happen, some things that have really hurt. Um, but the idea of movement, it looks like this this may be talking about something physical. In fact, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, it's the dance of life, basically the dance of I don't know how to put it. It's like a healing dance. It's like a healing movement. You'll probably, if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, you probably will. It'll show up. Maybe you just need to dance. Like I said, it could be that you just need to put on your favorite songs and dance to it um, to get over this. But this is not without gain. It's like something hurts, but there will be a gain to this because this is a very honorable thing. Like a man who goes through the sun dance is very, very honored in the tribe after that because it takes months of training to do this, to be able to do this. So this is something that takes sacrifice and training. That can also be another meaning of this. Something that takes a lot of training and sacrifice, but will be worth it in the end. Um, but I know, and I don't know, maybe this is clouding it a little bit. I know that you've already had some very painful things. So maybe this is just telling you, that movement actually helps you with this. And it's true, our bodies hold things, hold memories, and hold pain. And a lot of our pain is blocked information, stagnant information, stuck. Yeah. Okay. And there's also the idea that Rome wasn't built in a day. So, whatever this is, it doesn't happen automatically. It's something that you got to work at. And that card just totally took off onto the floor to join the other card down there and is gone. And I will have to find it later because it is nowhere to be seen. I don't see it. It just disappeared. After it got past the table, it just like, whoop. You know how we were talking about things just freaking disappearing? That card just did. I'll tell you about it later whenever it shows up. I'm going to get you another card. Jeez. Ooh, couch Pilates. That sounds interesting, Circle K. I'd like to hear about it. Yeah, it's really weird. It's like it just disappeared. It's like I didn't see where it went after the level of the table and then it just disappeared. I swear it's like it just fell into a hole. It's really weird, man. Then it'll show up. I hope it doesn't show up glued to my floor like the other one. Oh dear. Does this mean it's time to get new cards? Well, I need a new Sacred Path deck, I guess. Okay. Snake. Oh, what did I already give you one? I already gave you one. What the heck? That was weird. What the hell? And then I pull out Snake, which is shedding the past and protecting the future. What am I doing? I'm getting confused. That's the wrong deck. That may also be pertinent though. I just was so surprised by my card just disappearing. I hope it shows back up again. Oh, come on, Mercury, be nice. These decks of cards are kind of expensive. Okay. And Gemini's spirit animal is cat. Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Isn't that interesting? It would be funny. Hmm. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about the couch Pilates. Yeah. Brave like me. You know what? I wrestled and wrestled and wrestled with myself to finally get myself to go on camera. I really did. And I realized that it was kind of, how can I say it? It was something I had to do. It was a rite of passage, something I had to do. It was a type of initiation. Going on camera and letting myself be seen. And then I was so weird about the way I looked for a long time. And then I realized that that's crazy too, because you look how you look. I mean, am I judging myself? Because other people were not judging me that harshly. So I was judging myself. Yeah, couch Pilates would be cool. Well, that's good. Your pants fit. You can write a book. You can be on my show. If you if you do decide that you want to share that, I will share it on my show. If you don't want to show your face, that's okay. You can just talk without showing yourself. You can just talk about it. But yeah, it would be kind of better if we could see how you're doing this. Couch Pilates. We'll have Circle K, we gotta talk. Okay, so Gemini Moon is a kitty. She got the kitty cat. Exercises for the innately lazy. That sounds good to me too. I'll definitely go with that. I'll go for that, man. I'll go for that. Okay, and your fortune cookie is oh, grasp opportunities to create the future. Well, start grasping, Gemini. Creating the future. The future is now. You don't want to scare the children. I know what you mean. I'm gonna have a fortune cookie. Did I bring enough for everybody? Well, yes. I don't know how you're gonna taste them through the screen, but there you go, have one. So, fellas and guys and girls and whoever else is, go get yourself some fortune cookies. Oh, a heavy hitter. 3-pound weights. Hmm. Well, that sounds very doable, though. And mine is Failure is the tuition you pay for success. Thank you so much. Yes, and earlier tonight, in another fortune cookie, I got one that says failure is feedback, and wait a minute, failure is feedback, and something about feedback being a good thing. So failure's the breakfast of champions. It was basically about you can't win if you don't try, in other words. And if you fail, you just keep trying. It teaches you how to succeed. And they're going, hmm, what does it look like I'm failing at right now that's actually succeeding? Pathway to success. No, I don't know. There aren't very many people on the show tonight, but I am getting your feedback. Is this a crappy night? A crappy time? If you have any suggestions, you know how to get a hold of me about the show. Or am I just experiencing what a lot of people are experiencing right now during the Mercury retrograde? And I shouldn't be too attached to it. You tell me. Trying to offer some value here. Anyway, I hopefully will be seeing you again tomorrow. Yeah, everyone's going through challenges. May it is from the past. Oh, failures of the past. Yeah, hope so. Yeah, everyone's going through challenges. It's true. Various challenges. And my challenges right now are not that big, really. I am very fortunate. Every day, I take a little time and think how fortunate I am that I have the life that I do. And by far, it's not a perfect life. A lot of people would not consider it a perfect life. People could be very judgmental about everything about my life right now. But, I mean, look, place is kind of messy. It's all my jewelry making stuff over there. Got all this craft stuff all over the place. I cleaned out my storage unit and I still haven't, bulked half of it out yet. All kinds of things. I mean, my health, it's getting better, but it's not perfect. All kinds of things, you know, could be judged, but really, I'm not going to judge myself with this. I know I've made progress. I know I've made a lot of progress. I can do a lot more than I could a few years ago. I'm a lot more well. All of this I've been doing is not in vain. I've been doing a lot of sacrificing myself, and it is not in vain. So, um, I am happy. I am happy with what I have. And I will be happier when I have things even more the way I want them to be. But right now, I have plenty to eat and I'm in a nice warm place. I have a comfy bed and a nice couch to sit on and a lovely online family, which is you. And so this is really This is a good life. Compared to other times in my life, this is a very good life. I should not complain, and I won't. It's a great life. And you know, the more you're grateful, the more you have to be grateful of. Marilena, it's your turn. You came in just in time because I was about to say if nobody else is coming, we're done for the day. And we can do some questions if you guys want to think of something you want to ask the cards about or the pendulum. Please go ahead and let me know. I have about 53% energy left in my battery, which is not too bad. So if you have questions you want to ask the cards about stuff, we have time to do it. A little bit of time anyway. So this is Marilena. Marilena, I want to talk to you a little later if I can. After this, maybe I can call you a little bit after this. Okay. This is for Marilena. Okay. Here we go. You've got it too. Self-sacrifice. Wow. Something that hurts. Something sacrificed for the future, basically. Something that hurts, but it helps to bring a better future. Even though it is painful. Yeah, cowboy too. My little cowboy is so sweet. I'm so happy. He's such a sweet boy. I was just thinking how glad I am to have little cowboy too. He is the sweetest thing. He is always ready to purr. He's always ready to have his little belly rubbed. He's always, you know, always ready to come up and sleep next to me and purr me to sleep. He's a sweet little guy. He really is, and he doesn't ask for much. Just his wet food now and then, but of course that gives him gas. Sometimes you have to deal with that. But it's a small price to pay for a friendship like Cowboy's. He's a sweet boy. He likes this wet food, but it does sometimes give him some effect. So anyway, I try and feed him the best I can afford to feed him. Yeah, he has such a wonderful purr. You guys have heard the purr on I have recorded it many times. He's got this wonderful purr. Yes. Your animal is elk. There's a couple of things here. Guard your health. Guard your health. And this is asking you to outlast your enemies. I'm getting that this says you have some things, whatever you feel is going against you. You have the endurance. This is about endurance to outlast what's going on. So elk is endurance. So basically it's saying It just seems like things are going on and on and on. But if you endure until the end, there are rewards. So it's an endurance test. You know, so many things in my life sure are endurance tests. I know what happened to your glasses, Gemini. There's a portal in your there's a portal in your garage, or maybe in your kitchen table. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's your spirit animal card. Ah, polar bear, particularly polar bear. Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yes. Well, you know you're a shaman. You know you're shamanic. You know you're a medicine person. So, isn't that interesting? And of course, this is the bear is also associated with meditation. But the polar bear is kind of unique. The polar bear does not hibernate. Yeah, I believe it's the only one that does not hibernate. So, other bears hibernate. You are a different kind of bear. You ain't the average bear. Maybe you're smarter than the average bear. Huh? Okay. It is the card of the mystic. Huh? Well, there you go. It's so true. I'm going to show you the back of these cards because it's pretty. As you can see, there's the eagle, there's the coyote, the bear, and the buffalo. Those are the Dreamtime Guardians. Getting those cards means check your dreams. They're important. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? Your reading is now complete. Anybody want to ask questions about other things? Yeah, there's a portal in your house, in your place. Like I said, next pair of glasses, put them on a leash. But you know what you can also do? Let's do it right now, everybody. Let's say, hey, wherever Gemini's glasses are, can you please bring them back to her? She really wants them. Whoever out there knows where her glasses are and can like bring them back, will you please bring them back to Gemini? Uh, the only reason they're gone is some kind of lesson, maybe, but you know, if you've learned it, they'll probably come right back. However, let's ask and see if it's possible that you can get your glasses back now. Come on, bring them back. You just got what? Just got notification from the Word of Gourd. He says he's heard from Leonard Cohen. Well, that's different. Oh, you are welcome. Her glasses are right where she left them. Ain't it always the truth? She threw them right in the portal. She set them right down on a portal and didn't know it. Then the portal opened and they just went boop. It'll be funny if, like, after all you've been through, if they do come right back to the kitchen table, or if they show up in the garage with the plants. Anyway, let's double check something just to be sure. Let's check this. Okay, show me yes with my pendulum. Okay, pendulum, show me no. Guides only the highest and best. Okay, my cat's name is Xander. No. But they call me Mama D Ocean. Okay, seems to be working just fine. Now, is Gemini ever going to find her glasses? New ones? Yes. Okay, you are going to find them. Definitely. Okay, so you're definitely going to find them. They're not gone forever. So you didn't throw them away. Yeah, that would be really freaking weird, wouldn't it? It's like you put a plate of food down, it just vanishes. Okay, what happened here? But I have had so many things happen like that. Okay, let me ask. Is this a spirit kind of playing with her? Is there somebody kind of playing with her? Yeah, there is. I just got kind of a feeling. Is it kind of a trickster sort of thing? Okay, yes. Um, was it meant in any malevolent way? Malevolent? Malevolent? No, no malevolence there. No malevolence. No, is it just some kind of a thing to get her attention? Yes. Okay, well. Okay, well, they will show back up, says the pendulum, which is mostly right. Ah, somebody traded you. Said, okay, I'll take the lighter, you take the button. Oh, you think you're dead? Okay, let's ask. Hey, Gemini's dad, is that you? Is that you playing around trying to get her attention? Yes. Okay, stop. You trying to get her to see something? Yes. Okay. What is she not seeing? I'm not going to put it out over all the airways, but there is something you are not seeing about your family situation. Something that you need to take another look at. Once again, it was in a little bag of garbage. Now, you know what? I need to ask about my. Okay. Will I find my fire stick again? Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get the camera on it. Yes. Okay, great. I will find my fire stick. Okay, stop. Um, is it in a drawer or something? No. Is it just kind of buried under something or yeah, just kind of lost in a crack or buried under something? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I check the trash a lot just to make sure nothing got in there that wasn't supposed to. Especially if you have little kitty cats that like to knock things off, then you really got to check. Or if you're the little kitty cat that knocks things off. I am. I'm the cat in this house that knocks things off the table. Hmm. So I think your dad is talking to you. Okay, love, Marilena. We were just wondering. Can I ask you, have you heard from Denali? Because we haven't heard from Denali in a while. We're just hoping everything's okay with her, and we know that you talk to her a lot. So if you've heard from her, let me know. Yes, you have. Okay. We haven't seen her in a while. Is she okay? Is there some reason she hasn't been around, or is she just too busy? She's been busy. Okay. I hope everything's well with her. Okay. And Gemini's dad, thanks for coming by and clarifying that. Okay. So she's fine. Yeah, she drops out from time to time, so usually it's just she's doing something. There are people like that. They kind of come and go. But I haven't been able to call her lately either. Um, so I didn't know. I haven't been able to get her on the phone, so I thought maybe she was upset about something or maybe something was going on with her phone or whatever. Who knows? There's so much going on. I mean, really, I keep getting like 5 or 6 or 7 ghost calls a day where I pick up the phone and there's nobody there from all over the place. I really get tired of that. It's got to be some kind of robocall or internet has been disconnected. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Mine has been really sketchy too. Uh-huh. Mine's been sketchy. If you don't see me one of these days, it's probably the internet or something because it's been goofy. So we've had plenty of goofy internet stuff happen. I think things are switching over. I have a funny feeling that we're told that this is going to happen, that we're going to have something new happen. It could be that we are switching over. Is that that something is switching over to maybe a new system or something? Yeah, the pendulum seems to think, yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Um, well, supposedly we're going to get a new system. They might be doing stuff so the power doesn't so that the internet doesn't entirely go down. They may be kind of selectively doing things so that, whatever has whatever is changing, that it's not like all at once or something. It could be a good thing. Okay. So, maybe it's not bad. We can't always jump to it's something bad. That's no good. Um, anyway, Mary, you like my dry nail polish? Gosh, this is weird stuff. You just apply it like a decal, but it stays on like nail polish. It's weird as heck. Yeah, I never heard of it before. Seems to be staying on pretty well. Anyway, does anybody else have any questions? While I got my pendulum and my cards out. Mhm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have nail polish on all the time now. It's so easy. I get so tired waiting for it to dry and stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of interesting, good things. And you know what? The chemicals in nail polish are not good for you. So this is probably a lot safer. You're not putting this toxic liquid on your nails. Because even though it's not your skin, some usually gets on your skin, and your nails can still absorb stuff. So this is probably a lot healthier. So let's see. Is there anything else we want to ask about? Good to see all you beauties. That's sweet. Marilena, is Marilena still leaving for Christmas? And the pendulum seems to think that you are. Yeah. See? Okay, it looks like you are going to be leaving by Christmas. Um, oh, there's Ken. Ken, do you want a reading before I sign off? We got cards and we got pendulum and we got fortune cookies. Let's give him a reading anyway behind his back, whether he. No, I'm kidding. I'll just do a reading. Storyteller. Expansion. Well, this is telling your story. This is reaching an audience. How's things down under? So I know that's kind of important to you. Coyote, things are not the way they seem. Use humor. Use humor. And I'm hearing use humor as protection. Can keep a sense of humor and use humor as your protection while you're experiencing this. Coyote says things are not quite the way they seem. So, let's see. Your spirit animal says, Spirit animal guide says the fox, be clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Ooh, Ken. Ah, ah, that's interesting, Ken. And now, your fortune cookie. Ken may have a girlfriend. Ken may have a girlfriend. I gotta watch it. I keep wanting to eat one of these suckers. And they're small. One of the reasons I like them is because they're small and there's really not much to them. But they're just a little bit of sweet. But oh, hope is the best stimulant of life. Coyote, and a yes or no question. He pretty much is said. Coyote is like, yeah, uh, yeah, trying to use him for yes or no. If you're asking yes or no, and Coyote comes up, it's like, oh, what the heck does that mean? Ken had some boom china. I don't know what that is or what that means. Is that code for something? Or did you just typo? What boom china? Pardon me. Allergies again. Kind of getting dry too because it's getting cold. And boom chickawawa. Oh, spell checker. Ah, funny. China. Where do we go from here? Yeah, she's looking forward to leaving. I love boys too. Yeah. Yep. I love my men. I do. I love me some men. Spell checkers nuts. I know. It's like my phone says nutty things too. Just blurts weird things like it has Tourette's or something. I don't know what to make of it. Anyway, anybody have any other questions? Because I'm down to 33% power. 33% in the battery. We got only a little bit more time left. Okay. I'm going to pull two for me. I'm going to see what mine is. I already looked at my fortune. Okay. Since we have a minute, let's see what I. Power place. Keeps. Okay. It keeps coming up with that one for me. Shedding the past, guarding the future. And this is often a certain place, a place where you feel empowered. Well, something's coming up. That is often a card when you're moving. My lease is coming up. I'm about to sign it again. I know I'm moving eventually, not right away, but eventually. I know I am, but what's my spirit message animal? Pronghorn action. Time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Oh, I wish this was true. My quick wit and keen senses. Well, maybe I have them. Now is the time to act. What? Move forward with confidence. Well, we'll find out. I'll let you know what that's about. So, is this about? So, let me ask, is this about me moving? Yes. It's not happening right away. So, am I moving within maybe a year as we count time? Yeah, that's moved it up. Greta Thumbelina, blah, blah. Greta Thunberg, then blah, 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 blah. She stole that from Captain Kirk. She stole that from Star Trek. They should sue her. Ah, 24/7 gibberish. Get used to the cold. Been here most of my life. I still hate the cold. If you don't like cold, you don't like cold. Ah, it's true. Cool weather can be nice too. We've had it so hot that um, actually the cool weather is not bad. I'll take it. Oh, it was a bear thing. Okay. As long as you can bear it. Will I soon know where I'm moving to? Like, do I get to know exactly where I'm moving to soon? I mean, what's soon? No, that isn't any kind of a question. Will I hear about it this fall as promised, this autumn? Yes. Okay. Because I'm not sure. It seems like things are moving around. So it's really hard to be sure where this actually is. So not so sure. It looks like it could be one of the places we know of, and then again it could be somewhere else. For a long time it was looking like Oregon, but I don't like Oregon politics. So I don't know. I don't like Oregon politics. Well, and your beagle was healed by a dog chiropractor. That's great. I remember my dad healing my mini dachshund after he paralyzed his back legs. They can heal no matter what they say. Things can heal. Jessica! Okay, let me get the cards back out again. Got 20%, so I got enough to do one more reading. Jessica! Jessica. Jessica. Ohio. Ohio, Jess. Oh, Jess, it's Jess. Surely she Jess. What was that? That's a bonus one. Talking stick, rather. Talking stick. No more blah, blah, blah. No, talking stick is everybody gets a turn. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody gets a turn to have their opinion. And it says viewpoints and options. Everybody gets to have their viewpoint. Okay, that's a bonus one that fell out. Another bonus fell out. Gosh, you're lucky. Cycles and movements. Somehow, things that move. We'll see. And you still have another coming because those two fell out. Oh, making up for lost time. Because you're not here very often. Roots and giving, a network. Wow. Okay, this is a bigger reading than I expected. Okay. Let's see. Where Jess? Oh, Jess. Oh, you're shedding the past too and guarding the future. And this also can be healing, can have healing as a side note to it. Well, not even as a main. It can be about healing, it can be about shedding the past, and it can be about guarding the future, and it can be about all of them at once. I'm reminded that snakes are resonance beings. They have frequency and rhythm and a resonance. You would probably benefit from listening to the resonance that whoever, I think it was Pam who put out the link to my new group on MeWe about the healing frequencies. I got a group on MeWe that's healing frequencies that I'm going to be, and you can also post them when you find them, these kind of videos. So everybody's allowed to post in there. But it's the kind of video that that has the frequencies that do various things. Oh yeah, I got to give you a animal spirit card and a fortune cookie. Okay, animal spirit card. Unicorn. Infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you, beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light, abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary, and become the legendary. The woman, the woman, the myth, the legend, Jessica. Okay. So, Snoopy dance. Well, Jessica, this is about everybody has an opinion, and yours is just as important as everybody else. This is about traveling and or moving. If you're thinking of moving or traveling, this is a good sign that you are. Standing people are your network. So it is a network that you have that supports you. It kind of looks like, yeah. Yeah, if you're thinking of traveling or moving, because the card isn't coming up for power plays, that may just be travel. So it's like use your contacts. You're making way for the future. You get I've got to watch out with these. And your fortune cookie fortune is greed leads to poverty. Whoa. Maybe somebody is being greedy. And it's not going to go well. Yeah, if you can find a good chiropractor, they are often very. Yeah, it's a new feature. I have a fortune cookie reading. So, you did. Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Low ride up. Hit the road. Hmm. Well, the fortune cookie thing is something I'm trying. You see, I ordered this whole big bulk bag of fortune cookies, not realizing how freaking many fortune cookies it was. But I'm saving all the fortunes from the fortune cookies and putting them in a big pile. And along with a reading, we're drawing a fortune cookie. No one greedy so far. Good for you. It's just a fortune cookie. Uh-oh, I'm getting the 5% warning. That means I gotta go. Love you guys. Remember, you are divine. You are creators, so create well and wisely. Use your power wisely. The truth is where you find it. Hope you're finding some on my channel. And I'm out of here. I'm out of it, out of battery. So, chiropractors are like that, Circle K. Chiropractors are good, usually very smart. Okay, I gotta go. Be good to each other and to yourselves.